Hello YouTube, it is Gemini 5280. I am back with Raleigh-Durham International Airport update number 8. Sorry for my absence, I really do apologize. I feel bad about not being super active on the channel, but I'm going to try to get back on it and be really active with updates. At least trying to roll out one every week or two, and we're going to start that off right here with Raleigh-Durham. We got the 8th update, 6 new models in here. And I also want to let you guys know before I start the video that I have gone through my channel and sorted everything into playlists by airport update. So I would really appreciate if you at least want to check them out and see how everything's laid out and let me know what you think about that. I kind of did that so that you could go back and look at, if say you really like Denver airport updates, you can go watch all the Denver airport updates, and it's really cool to see the transformation the airport's gone. Just sorting them, I was able to see how everything's grown. Not just Denver, but every airport I do has grown in some way, and everything's changed in new models and new terminal buildings and new gates and GSE and really everything. It's been a really cool transformation over the last I think it's about 4 or 5 years now, maybe 3 or 4. I gotta get an exact name on that, but regardless, we're gonna start off the video. And if you wouldn't mind at the bottom giving me a little poll of which airport update is your favorite. Just type it down there below. Just kind of interested to hear what you see. Obviously here we have Raleigh-Durham. And then we also have Pioneer-Salem, Evergreen Peaks, Great Lakes, Palm Beach, and Denver. And also, if you like seeing, I did a St. Louis, Washington, Reagan, Portland, and I did Fort Myers. If you like seeing those, let me know which ones of those you liked. I also did a Kona, and that one will definitely be coming back. But any of those you liked, give me a shout. I know I talked for 2 minutes, but I know it's been a while. I'm back on the channel. Your next update will be Pioneer-Salem. And Evergreen Peaks will be up as well, probably around the same time as this update. I think I recorded it, I just got to go find it. So lots to come to the channel, and tons of new models. I'll show you some of the other new ones at the end of the video for those of you that just want to see the update. And sorry for talking for so long. We're going to kick it off over here on the A concourse here at Raleigh-Durham. On the runway here with a Southwest 737 MAX 8 lining up for a flight to Las Vegas, McCarran. Over on the concourse there, we have one empty gate, followed by a Southwest 737-700, headed off to Baltimore, Washington. Next up, we have a Southwest 737-700 headed to Orlando, just pushed back. And then Southwest 737-700, Illinois 1, just pulled in for Chicago Midway. Next up, we have a Southwest 737-700 pulling in from Nashville. And then a 737 MAX 8 for Southwest, headed over to my hometown in Denver, Colorado. On the taxiway, we have a Delta Airbus A319 taxiing from Minneapolis-St. Paul, and a JetBlue E190 taxiing from Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport. Moving over to our C concourse over here at Raleigh. We got 2 empty gates. One of those is JetBlue. Then we got a Delta Embraer 170, operated by Republic Airlines, and it's heading off to LaGuardia. Then we have a new model, Delta 717, headed off to Boston. This is the newest 717. Absolutely beautiful plane. I really like this model. Pick it up if you can. We got a American Eagle Embraer 145, operated by Trans-States to New York LaGuardia. And then another new model, the American Eagle Republic E175 to New York JFK. Next up, we have an American Eagle E170 headed over to Washington Reagan. Empty common use gate here, and then our Delta 767-300ER headed to Paris Charles de Gaulle. Empty gate here, and then our American Airlines 777-200ER headed to London Heathrow. Out to the taxiway, we have a new model that was actually just completed today. I'm making the update. It's a PSA American Airlines Retro A319 taxiing from Charlotte Douglas. Switched over from the U.S. Airways titles. If you'd like me to do that to any of your U.S. Airways models, give me a shout at myrockymtncustoms at gmail.com. It's written out down below because the mountain is just MTN. I would love to do that for you. Then here we have a Delta Airbus A321 taxiing from Salt Lake City. Then an empty American gate, and then another new model, the American Airlines One World 737-800 headed to Miami. Then the American Airlines MD Super 80 headed out to Chicago O'Hare. Empty American gate, then an American A319 with Sharklets headed out to Dallas Fort Worth. And then a Delta Airbus A320. Looks like I wrote the A319's route here, but this A320 here is headed out to Cancun. Then we have a Delta 757-200 headed to Atlanta. Delta MD-90 heading to Detroit. Empty Delta gate, followed by Delta A319 to Seattle. Delta 737-800 Sky Team to Los Angeles LAX. Let me flip around here. Same gate, empty Delta gate. And then our Delta CRJ-900 operated by good old Endeavor, headed up to down to Tampa. And then the Delta Connection CRJ-700 operated by GoJet, heading to Washington Reagan. Next up's a Alaska 737-900ER in the new colors heading to Seattle. And then a Frontier Airbus A321 headed to Providence. On the taxiway, we have an American A319 heading out for a flight to Los Angeles. It's a long flight on a U.S. Airways plane. Sorry for any U.S. Airways lovers. I'm sorry with the American Airlines. The ex-U.S. Airways planes are ancient and not my favorite. But here we go. United A319 headed over to Denver. United 737-700 pulling in from Chicago O'Hare. Another new model. I'm very happy to have, I think, 2 of these, maybe 3 of these. 3 of these, sorry. The United Express E175 operated by SkyWest, headed over to New York. Empty United gate. United Airbus 320 heading up to Washington Dulles. United Express operated by Republic E170 heading over to Houston Intercontinental. Then we got Air Canada Express CRJ-200 operated by Jazz heading over to Toronto Pearson. Delta Connection CRJ-200 operated by Endeavor Air heading over to Cincinnati. And our last new model, the Delta CRJ-700 operated by GoJet to Columbus. I know it's an ExpressJet plane, but these are GoJet routes, so that's where it's going to go. That concludes the update. Pretty quick 5-minute update and 2 minutes of talking at the beginning, but I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm really happy to have this update out. I would have recorded it sooner, but my phone was out of storage, and now we're good again. But thanks for watching, and I will go on to show some new models here that will be in updates in the next few weeks, as well as a couple of new updates about me. So if you want to sign off now, I want to thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and if you didn't like the video, click the thumbs down button twice. And yeah, check out the playlist. For those of you that want to stay, I want to announce that I have recently, since the last video, started working for Boutique Care. For those of you who know what it is, great. For those of you who don't, we're a Part 135 carrier operating out of Los Angeles, Portland, Denver, Albuquerque, Phoenix. Hopefully I said Dallas. And then we're also in Nashville and Atlanta and Boston, operating essential air service routes. I work here at the Denver International Hub, and I'm a customer service and ramp agent. So check out my new Instagram page, 4B_ramper, 4 ramp posts. 4B is our airline code, so be sure to check that out. It's hopefully going to be a cool page if you like that kind of thing. I'm just trying to see if I can reach some new audiences with that page. Also check out at GJ5280. But now let's go see some new models that have been acquired since the last update. In terms of heavies, we have now a Delta Airbus A330-200. And then nothing new on the Air Canada Lufthansa side, nothing new down there. Nothing new on the Delta and Mad Dogs or anything like that. We got the Qantas Special Livery 7879. And then the Cathay Pacific A350-900 XWB. Both these will serve Pioneer Salem as well as possibly Great Lakes Intercontinental. Moving on as we keep going. Other new models, we have a bunch of new Frontier 320 Neos. We got Mia the Dolphin, Sunny the Colored Lizard. Back there we have the New York Jets JetBlue 320. Another Frontier Neo, Weston the Woodpecker. And then we got the United 737 MAX 9 from Aero Classics here. Colorado the Ram, or Bighorn Sheep, sorry. That is also a new Neo. And then the Trump 757 by NG Models. And the Alaska A321 Neo. In addition to that, I think we got both of the other two SkyWest 175s in the last update, so those aren't technically new. And then up here, the last couple new models, we have the two new Gemini 757-200s, the Delta and the Icelander 80th anniversary, 40th anniversary, whatever. Sorry, yeah, 80th anniversary Vatna Yokel. Very, very excited to have that plane. It's one of my favorite paint jobs in the entire fleet. I also have it here in 1 to 200 scale in my small 1 to 200 collection. But I'm going to stop talking, and I really hope you enjoyed the video. We'll end it here. Oh, actually, we do have a couple other new models. We have the recently converted America West and Allegheny, as well as the one you just saw, which is the PSA. So now we have all of them in there. So really want to thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Went over 10 minutes. I don't like to do that, but thanks so much for watching. I will be back soon with another video. Yeah, thanks so much. Check out those playlists.